Hi guys, my name is Megan and welcome to my channel. I just want to thank everyone who has recently subscribed. I am truly grateful for your energy and, sharing this energy space with you. And for those of you that have been with me for a while, as always, you are so welcome here and I'm glad to see you back in another video. So in this video today, I am channeling messages from Archangel Raphael. And I do feel Michael's energy, Archangel Michael's energy coming in a little bit just to kind of oversee. Raphael wants to come through to share messages about health. This whole video is going to be about health. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and as always, check with your doctor before doing anything that he recommends or that Michael recommends. Use your own discernment because we are in an energy space on the planet right now where we are being asked to use our inner guidance, our inner knowing, and trusting that regardless of the information that comes from around us. So even though I'm sharing messages from, Raphael, you still need to go with your intuition and your internal guidance on what resonates with you. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to set the tone for the energy. But before I do that, I want to mention that he wanted to bring in these two herbs today. So he told me to bring this tea in this morning. So chamomile, vanilla, and manuka honey. So I know that manuka honey has a lot of antiviral, anti-inflammatory properties to it, as well as chamomile. And chamomile calms, soothes. I know manuka honey has good digestion, it helps with digestion, it helps with acne. There's a lot of benefits to these herbs, and vanilla has its own beautiful, anything with vanilla added into it just kind of gives that, it's also a calming, soothing energy. Anything fragranced with vanilla can kind of calm and soothe the mind and body. So those three herbs he wanted to bring through today as a recommendation to start implementing into your diet to benefit from these herbs that have, can heal inflammation. There's so much more to them, so go research it. But he wanted to start with that, and he also wanted to start with the crystals that I was called to use today. So this is rainbow fluorite, and this is what I use to channel a lot when I work with other people because it removes any interference from outside my energy space. So it removes interference from the opposing side that I'm working with. Other people, when I'm working with them, it removes the energy coming through from their field. It removes the energy trying to attack my field. And it also helps remove technology EMFs, which I recently found out about. So I think that's why I'm always called to use this. Plus, I've infused it with special energy from Lemuria because my whole mission on this channel is to bring forth Lemurian energy back to the planet. That's my whole mission, as well as to be of service to humanity any way that I can. So yeah, healing energy from Lemuria that I've infused into this, that I went into a deep meditation and went into that realm, called in the energies, and activated this crystal with that knowledge. So really powerful energy there. And then this is, I forget the name of it. It starts with a P. What is the name of this crystal that I always pick up? So they're both green. So that's a link to Archangel Raphael. He is the energy of green, the fire flame of green, emerald green. And green is also a healing energy. So calling in the green flame to heal and soothe and calm any aspect of your being that you need, whether it's mental, emotional, spiritual, physical. So this is called prehnite, and it's considered a stone of unconditional love, and it's the crystal to heal the healer. It enhances precognition and inner knowing. Excuse me. So I don't know if you can see that, but this crystal, it helps to heal the healer. So if you are a healer like myself, you pick up on other people's stuff, and if you aren't careful, their stuff can start to manifest in your body. So it's really important to, work with crystals and cleansing energies to help remove impurities, vibrationally, energetically, all that jazz, so they don't take root in your being. So On that note, let's set the tone for the energy space and call in Raphael. So if you do have headphones, please, beware. I just want you to take a deep breath in and release. Take another deep breath in and release. And one more deep breath in and release. Calling in Archangel Raphael. Surrounding this space with the white light, God Source Creator. Okay. So Raphael's energy is here. I just need to drink some more tea, he says, so hang on. Okay, so he's saying that tea has the ability to calm the nerves. Calm the nerves of the body, soothe the mind. And it raises your vibration, interestingly, because when you are in a calm space, you elevate spiritually. You elevate and raise your vibration. So he's saying for those people who are avid coffee drinkers to really consider switching it up to herbal teas more often. I've been getting this information for a while now, which is why I've been incorporating it. Because it's like, he's saying it's the uppers versus the downers, right? So the drugs out there that stimulate and then you crash, like sugar is another one where it brings you up and then you crash. Caffeine brings you up and then you crash. But tea really, and there's so many different herbal teas out there for specific benefits. So if you go to like your health food store, he's saying to like ask a person who knows about teas specifically, like natural teas, and tell them your ailments or tell them what you're trying to obtain in your health, like whether it's more clarity, less foggy mind, better sleep, better digestion, just tell this person what you're seeking and they can guide you to a tea if your intuition doesn't guide it for you. Because he's saying if you just go in the tea aisle and kind of calm your space, you can look at the teas and you will be drawn to what your subconscious will draw you to the tea that you need. And this is the same with food. So he's now saying when you go into the grocery store to be consciously allowing your intuition to take root into that now moment and to allow your intuition to guide you to the foods that you need rather than the foods that you want. So, getting away from the sugar, and all those things that He's saying diet is very important this year because this is a universal 7 year, which is all about awakenings, massive awakenings in intuition and all about the higher chakras. So opening up the heart, opening up the throat, the third eye, the crown, the soul star, and so on. He's saying that to nurture the chakras that are trying to open and activate this year, to nurture your body that is consistently going through upgrades spiritually from the codes coming in from the sun, from the energies from the universe. We are constantly shifting. He's showing me a snake shedding its skin. So it's like this new growth happens. We shed our skin, we purge, we release impurities, toxins, emotional debris, traumas, pain, and then a new layer is revealed. and then we integrate the information, the knowledge, the wisdom obtained from that new place that we're in, and then we go through another purging, another cleansing. So we keep, it's like the onion, he's saying, you know, you peel back the layer, you heal that layer. You peel back that layer, you heal that layer. And you keep going until you ascend, you know, to a place where your soul was meant to ascend to in this lifetime. And diet is the number one way to support your spirit out of everything. You can use crystals, you can use herbs, you can use manifestation, like candle magic. You can use meditations, which is actually another thing he's bringing up right now, which is of the utmost importance. And this is where Michael's energy is coming in now. Archangel Michael is saying spiritual maintenance is of the utmost importance right now if you want to call in your desires and move out of these heavier energies. And also, you know, cleansing the chakra system on the regular. So devoting even 5 minutes, devoting even 5 minutes a day to cleansing the system. So they want me to do a cleansing right now, actually, so let's pause and do that. So let's just really quick do a chakra healing on you guys. This is going to heal all the chakras. So just close down your eyes, take a deep breath in, be mindful if you are wearing headphones. Okay, now envision this golden white diamondized light coming down from source, going down into your stellar gateway chakra, which is about 25 feet above your head. That light is infiltrating that chakra, opening it up, blossoming that lotus flower. Look at it as a lotus flower blooming. That light is now traveling down into your soul star chakra, which is about 12 inches above your head. See that light opening, expanding, blooming that lotus flower. It's now traveling down into your crown chakra, which is right above your head. Opening, expanding, see that flower blossom. Now the light is going into your third eye, right above your eyebrows, in the center of your forehead. Opening, blossoming. Now down into your throat chakra, opening, blossoming. Now down into your heart chakra, opening, blossoming. Into your higher heart chakra, which sits in between the throat and the heart. Opening, expanding. Now down into your solar plexus, which is a couple inches above your navel, your belly button. Opening, blossoming. Now that light is going down into your sacral, a few inches below the belly button. Opening, expanding. Now down into the root, at the base of your spine. Opening, expanding. And now down into your earth star chakra, about 6 inches to 12 inches beneath your feet. Opening, expanding. And now see roots growing from your feet, going down into Mother Earth's core, deep into her core. And she's going to give you this liquid golden light energy of healing that is going to travel up through your roots. So see it going all the way up, this liquid golden light of healing from Mother Earth, Filling up your Earth Star chakra, going down to your feet, your calves, your thighs, your root chakra, your abdomen area, filling up your hips, your lower back, your sacral, now going higher into the solar plexus, going into every ounce of your being, every cell, every organ, into the blood, into the bones, into the skin, healing, soothing, nurturing, removing any impurities. Now going up into the heart, and the higher heart, into the throat, down the shoulders, back, arms, hands, going into the third eye, filling up the head, going into the crown, above the head, traveling up to the soul star chakra, and all the way up to the stellar gateway, and back up to source energy, as above, so below, as within, so without. Take a deep breath in and release. So you should be feeling calmer, more energy chi flowing. My nose is itchy. If you did what I just did and you were really consciously there, you're going to feel complete bliss right now. Like I feel on cloud 9. All right, let's ground a little bit so I can do this reading. But if you don't have a practice, you can get really off balance. Your chakras can get out of alignment, your energy can get out of balance, and thus you create ailments in the body. So if any chakras are blocked or not open and the energy is kinked like a hose, think of a hose that's kinked and the water can't flow through, it gets backed up. So it's very important to do kind of like a practice of what we just did to flow the energy down from source and to pull the energy back up. So you're grounded, you're pulling the energy from, your source, God source, whatever you want to call it, universal love light, and then seeding it into Mother Earth. So you're pulling that energy from the heavens into Mother Earth, and then you're pulling her energy back up through your system as well. So you're grounding into her, which she can heal you, going out into nature and feeling her negative ions from her plants and her trees and her flowers and her herbs. Those negative ions, pulling them into your space is going to help heal you as well, to remove the toxins. I believe plants, he's saying, I'll have to research this, I'm not sure. I believe plants can also help with the negative EMFs. Can plants help with that? Is that real? Is that a real thing? I have to Google it because I never trust what I'm given. I have to always research. Can plants remove technology EMF? See, I learn with you guys, so okay, I'm getting off track here. I'm just going to trust what he's saying. He's saying that plants, God, why is my nose itchy? There's always like truth when my nose itches. Okay, so he's saying that plants can help with combating the technology EMFs. That's why when you go in nature, you feel completely calm, completely relaxed. So using crystals to help ward off technology EMFs. And he's also saying to get up and walk around throughout your day. So if you are, at a job, drinking a lot more water, he's saying water is like, how do I even put that into words, this energy? I'm seeing like the fountain of youth, and I know that that's not the right wording, but he's saying like the purity of water. And it's also good to do your research about water. So trying to get away from water that's in cheap plastic bottles, he's saying. Try to get to water that's coming from natural spring sources. Or like he's saying some people that have the ability to put high grade filtration systems in their homes to filter out the, you know, impurities in the water, but still leave the good nutrients in the water. Also putting, I used to do this as a kid with my family. We would make sun teas. So we would put really good filtered water into a glass, pour spout thing. I don't know what you call that. Beaker, I guess. I don't know what that's called. It has like a little nozzle at the tip that you pour the water out. So we would put teas in it, and it'd be a clear jar, like 3 or 4 bags of tea with like either cinnamon or whatever, you know, we felt we needed. And we would put it out in the sun, and the sun would charge the water and the tea and warm it up and make it like, you know, steep tea. And we would put ice in it and use it for like, you know, the summertime drinking tea. And it was really amazing tasting because it had the nutrients of the sun infused into it. So that's what he's saying as well. You can, you know, infuse things into water for healing. So I do this a lot with all my food. He's now bringing it into food. So infusing the energy with the sun, you can, you know, leave your plate of food. He's saying, like if you're eating outside at a picnic, you know, just leaving your plate in the sun to kind of let the codes of the sun infuse the food to bring forth more nutrients, as well as like your water. And you can infuse energy into water because water is one of those elements that holds information. So if you need, he's bringing my attention now to Dr. Masaru Emoto. I hope I'm saying that right. How this doctor studied and researched how infusing energies into water. Okay, sorry guys, my camera just died. It got a little overheated, so I had to let it cool down. But I'm glad it did because I realized that I have Dr. Masaru Emoto's deck of cards that he created. So I'm going to pull some cards here in a minute. But he, or I guess I'll do it now. He, you know, studied what the crystals looked like when he would put certain things with them. So let's see. I'm feeling Dr. Masaru. I've never worked with his energy before, so this is kind of like kind of cool. He's coming through and wanting to share. Okay, so Dr. Masaru Emoto, what do you want to share in this now moment? Yeah, he's saying kind of what I was sharing before, that you can infuse water with what you need. So if you need healing, to write healing on it. Like use a glass jar and write like healing on it or love, and then sit with that energy, get into your heart center space and say, I infuse this cup with love, and this water is now vibrating at the energy of love, and this water will infuse my whole body with love or with healing or with whatever you need. So let's see. This is kind of cool. I didn't expect this video. This is what I love about just like freestyle videos, is that if I don't structure them, they always turn out better. It's like you just never know what you're going to get. And I did look up the EMF thing about the plants because it was really bothering me, because anytime spirit gives me information, my ego steps in and is like, is that real? Or did you just make that up? And so I studied it, and I'll pull these cards in a minute. I'll share these in a minute, but I have to share because I was guided to this link that says the 6 best plants for removing radiation in your home from technology or, you know, electronics. The first one is cactus. The second one is snake plant. The third one is stone lotus flower. The fourth one is aloe vera. The fifth one is asparagus fern. And the sixth one is mustard greens. Now, I didn't deep dive enough to know if those are the only ones or if there's more. I'm sure there's more. So just do your own research if that resonates with you, to bring more plants into your space that remove radiation, and to put them around areas of technology is what Raphael is saying. So like at your desk, if you have, you know, like your cell phone there and your charging pad for your cell phone and, you know, your computer and all of these things around you throughout the day, you're consistently bombarding your system with these EMFs, this radiation, and that can take havoc on your system. It can cause like headaches. It can cause like body aches. It can cause a lot of, I think that's a lot of people are complaining about right now. He's bringing my attention to a lot of people are mentioning headaches right now. I think EMFs are a lot of it because with COVID, a lot of us went into technology and deep dived into that and are more focused around technology and TV and all that because we're not socializing as much still, even though COVID has lifted a little bit. So he's saying to really incorporate crystals. He's saying now shungite and black tourmaline. I think there's a few others. I think even clear quartz can help. But those crystals can help remove EMF radiation from technology as well. So putting those crystals around the electronics too, or even wearing those like a bracelet with shungite or a black tourmaline, or a necklace or something like where it's on you. So it's helping to cleanse and purify those energies from your aura. All right, let's get back to this. Sorry, I'm trying to like, there's so many messages that want to come through and I'm trying to give space for everything. Okay. Dr. Masaru Emoto. Oh, rainforest. So this is the crystal energy of rainforest. So he's saying that, oh, okay. So he's saying that if you don't have his deck of cards or know about his work, you can research this online and you can print out pictures that I'm about to show you. This is the energy of Earth. So you can print out pictures with these words or with these crystals to bring in the, I don't know if there's a glare, hopefully not, to bring in this energy around you. So like if you are in the city and you don't have nature around you, printing crystals, like he's saying to print crystals, pictures of these crystals and put this in your energy space for your subconscious to see, or words like rainforest to really make you feel like you're in that energy. We have, this crystal is called Sambu Ichi Yush, I'm going to botch this, Sambu Ichi Yusui Spring Water. Okay, so this is again where the spring water was coming in because there's something to do with natural spring water that we have gotten away from in society, drinking natural spring water, you know, for obvious reasons because we can't get access to it as much unless you're like in an area where you can. So we've, through time and evolution, we've had to bottle our water, which again, and I'm not going to repeat what I just said, but yeah, respect. So this is about, ooh, he's saying we need to respect our rainforests and our spring water. Oh, this is a deep message. We have 2 earth cards here and 1 with power. So he's saying to respect our power, respect each other, and when we learn to respect each other, we then in turn respect the planet. Unity consciousness. When we give love to the planet and the rainforest and the spring water, because if we don't protect our rainforest and our spring water, I'm not even going to say anything because I don't want to call that in. You know exactly what that energy is about, okay? Yeah. All right, let's get some more messages because I want to keep this light and airy and positive. Oh. All right. That was a big energy coming through there. I've never had that happen before. All right. All right, Raphael, what else do you want to share? Or Dr. Masaru, I hope I'm not botching his name, Masaru Emoto? How do you say your name? I am so sorry. Masaru Emoto. Okay, yeah, M-A-S-A-R-U-E-M-O-T-O. Yeah. All right, Raphael and Dr. Masaru Emoto. What other messages do you have? Okay, so I'm hearing a message now about the cleaners we use in our house and how toxic they are for the body. If you're using bleach, if you're using these cleaners that a lot of us started to do with COVID and the pandemic, you know, we all just kind of went like pure all crazy and started to sanitize everything. it takes a toll on the body. They're saying if it kills the germs, it's also killing an aspect of your body. You know, there's a lot of harmful things that come from these products. They're also showing me, you know, it goes even deeper than that, like using, what do you call this, laundry soap that is toxic instead of like more natural based. I started to develop an allergy to the good smelling, you know, whatever main brands out there, and I was guided to start using more homeopathic, like natural brand soaps and laundry soaps. So using essential oils to, you know, or like good quality fragrance oils that don't have the phthalates. I can't say that word. Phthalates. I don't know. It's a bad thing. Okay. And in my candle line that I'm creating, they guided me to a fragrance house that has really high quality fragrance that doesn't have the bad fragrance, or, you know, has really good quality essential oils. So they're saying to, you know, really be cautious of the fragrances you're bringing in your home, because those can okay, I'm getting into so much trouble in this video. Hopefully, okay. The things that you plug in your wall that create a nice scent in the air, okay, they're kind of warding against those, to say like maybe using like essential oils and like sprinkling it like a few drops in like an infuser would be better. Obviously, you have to do your research to make sure that the essential oils that you're using are not going to impact your health. I know that, you know, people who are epileptic, there's certain essential oils they can't use, or people with certain conditions. So with anything, you have to do your research, obviously. But yeah, just getting back to more natural cleaners. So he's saying now, Raphael is showing me to use like squeezing like half of a lemon into a sprayer bottle and filling it with warm water, or like even hot water, and letting that mix in, and then spraying your counter or your utensils that you clean with that, because they have lemon is antibacterial properties in it. So that would be better than using like bleach per se. But now to kill germs and stuff, there's other things out there that are more natural that you can use, like apple cider vinegar he's showing me, and apple cider vinegar, regular vinegar. I know that our grandparents, or my grandparents, like back in the day, used vinegar to clean a lot, to disinfect, and that is more natural than like using bleach per se. So getting away from harmful, toxic fragrances in the house that we wash with, that we smell in our air, that we clean with, you know, even dish soap, to getting something more natural, homeopathic, because even though you're washing it, those residues are still on the plates, and then you eat with them, or you put them in your body, you ingest them. Or like, you know, you're washing a cup with dish soap and then you go fill it with water, and then there you go. So, wow, okay, this is getting a little out of hand. And if you're still with me, I appreciate you. Just flow with the motion. Okay, we've got rebirth and reinvention. Yes. So we are reinventing ourselves right now. We are going through this major transformation in our energy body, spiritual body, emotional body, and physical body. Our bodies are literally getting an upgrade. And so with the 11/11 portal that just hit, by the way, I'm filming this on January 14th, and I will be posting this today, because they're telling me that I need to start doing videos in the energy space of when I present the video, so that you can be in that energy. They're saying that the energetic upgrades that we're getting in the body is transforming the body away from a more carbon-based copy of body to a more crystalline copy of body, okay? So with that comes changes in your diet. There's going to be certain things that you're going to start noticing a kickback from your body, a resistance towards, with eating certain foods that maybe no longer resonate with your body, drinking certain things, you know, putting substances in, drugs, alcohol, all that jazz. If you're starting to see your body like retaliate against that, it's because your vibration in your body is raising. We are all raising our vibration of our body because we're becoming more crystalline. And so certain foods no longer can be put in the body and be sustained. So more natural foods, more fruits, more vegetables, more herbs, getting away from sugary drinks and just going back to plain water. You know, Raphael is saying if you can't stand plain water, just put a little, okay, I used to do this too. He's saying, same thing I was sharing with the sun tea. He's saying you can put fruit in water. Like I used to put blueberries, cut up strawberries, pears, apples, whatever I was feeling, cucumbers. I would put it in like a little container and I'd fill it with really clean water, let it sit in my fridge for about 8 hours, and then I would scoop the fruit out and let the water sit in there, and it was like a natural flavored water with the infused fruit nutrients. So he's saying that's like better to do than like, you know, a carbonated beverage, or like he's saying even the drinks on the market that are quote unquote healthy, he's saying to really go back to the basics, go back to the natural things that's not in a package if you can, with anything that you do with cooking and all that. And I need to get away from that too because I'm lazy and I hate cooking. So he's saying I need to start incorporating this. See, I learn with you guys. So messages are not just for you guys, but also for me. All right, imagine and envision. Yes. So, oh, love this. There's just so much to this. There's like a unicorn, a crown, a mouse with wings, money, a cat, jewels, fish. Okay, so this is about manifestation. Like, what do you want to create in your reality? What kind of healthy body do you want to create? You know, we are the creators of our reality. So if we are living in a body that is not of ideal health, you know, it's about respecting the body, getting back to the basics, using spring water, getting away from toxic foods, toxic cleaners, toxic things. Like, we really need to be cognizant about what we're doing in our day-to-day. When we go through life unconscious, that's when we run into problems. And then it's the body's job to alert us to triggers or warnings before the dis-ease or disease pops in. Yeah, so visualizing your body, using scripting, calling in what you want. Like, I am so happy now that my body is clean, pure. Calling in your guides during meditation. Guide me towards the foods I need. Guide me towards the medicines I need. Guide me towards what I need to do or what I need to shift or change to bring about overall health and abundance and peace and love and harmony back into my life. Cleansing body and spirit. We had this card come out in my Merlin reading that I just posted recently. So again, Raphael is sharing the same message here, which is about using water as a tool to heal, cleansing the body of toxins when you drink it, and infusing it with like lemon or whatever nutrients you can to purify, to cleanse, to remove toxins. And he's saying to get up often. So if you sit at your desk job all day, drink a glass of water. That's every time you get up, drink a glass of water, walk around, remove the toxins, you know, through the water by visualizing it, cleansing, purifying. And also it's helping you to move throughout the day, to get up, to unfocus your eyes from the screen and give your eyes a break, give your brain a break, and just walk around, drink water, go outside, breathe the air. Do that a lot throughout your day. I'm starting to incorporate an alarm on my phone. I was doing that, and then I started to do this thing. Every time I get up, I'm drinking a full glass of water so that I'm forced to get up every hour to go to the bathroom and to walk around and to kind of like clear my energy a little bit. So also to the same message that came in through with Merlin video on this card is to use crystals or to infuse the water with, you know, like the energy that you want and sit in that water. So if you want healing water, use crystals like, you know, green crystals or clear quartz in the water, and it will infuse the energy of healing into the bath. If you need, you know, like spiritual protection or anything like that, like use black obsidian or warding off negativity, black tourmaline. If you need help with sleep or intuition, you know, calling in amethyst, using amethyst in the water. Just research the crystals and the essential oils out there, and you can infuse the bath water with essential oils and crystals and sit in it, and it's going to really purify your aura. All right, they're telling me this message is complete because it's a little long now, so I hope that helped. I hope that resonated. There was a lot of information here, and if you stuck it through to the end, bravo to you, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.